Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Today I am going to do just a quick little craft along with me session. I purchased some of these paper bags from Tanya at Tatty Treasures. They are absolutely gorgeous. I think they're called damask bags, but the design on them is just beautiful, really beautiful, and they come in 2 different sizes. I think they may come in a different size again, but I love them, absolutely love them, and I saw Tanya use them in some of her projects, and so I sent away for those. And in addition to this, Tanya sent me some absolutely gorgeous samples. These envelopes, absolutely beautiful colour, very much the kind of colour that I use in my journals. So those there, lovely card. And then a couple of vellum envelopes, which I am going to order quite a few more from Tanya those, and this patterned one here would go in a recent blue journal that I did. Absolutely gorgeous. And these are, I think they're library cards, and they come in this lovely little pocket that I think you take this off. I think, is that, you take that off and it sticks, or you stick this. So I may coffee dye those, but all of this came with my order, and I was so grateful. So Tanya, thank you very much. But the one thing that she did send, which she knew I would love, is this particular cluster. I suppose it's a pretty big cluster. You could use it as a journaling card or as a tag. Make an amazing bookmark. But I absolutely loved it as soon as I saw it. Now, funnily enough, other than this whale tail clip that sadly I don't have, although Tanya, if you're watching, I did have one. I've ordered just an actual punch from, I think it's AliExpress. So watch this space, because if it arrives, that will be awesome. But yeah, I absolutely adore this. And so this has kind of inspired me, excuse me, to have a little go myself. And I'm not very good at copying, but we'll have a go and we will see what we come up with. I think I have, excuse me, I'm pretty sure that I have some of these papers. Yep, that one there I've got here. So I'm going to use that, definitely. Now there's also some, oh gosh, look at these. Now I'm not going to take these off just yet, because I do actually have some portraits from Tim Holtz. Now I'm looking, because there's also in one of these pads ruler thingamybobs. So almost like a, I don't know what you call it, like a washi tape border type thing. Which I think will go amazingly there. Excuse me, sorry, I got a bit of a frog. This is a bit darker than the one Tanya's used, so I don't know whether or not we'll go with that, but we will give it a go. And now this here, I think will probably cut up really nicely to match that But do I want to cut a whole sheet up when I probably have loads and loads and loads of cut-offs? So I think we'll take it out for now, and then we'll see what we have in our scrap box. So I think we're good to go with this pad here, and this is the college pad. And I do have another one here, which is the etc. one. And I know I have some of those like washi type strips of card in here too. So if I can find them, there we go. And I think, in fairness, they probably will work better because they're a bit brighter than these ones here. So we'll take that out too. Okay. So we have got this, which we're going to use as our backing piece. We've got this one I think we're going to use on top instead of that one because that is quite dark. I hate it when these pads do this. They seem to stick them in such a way that you can't take the pages out without ripping half of it off. I think I'm going to have to write Mr. Holtz and tell him that I'm not impressed. But seriously, I don't know yet whether I'm going to use that. I've got some cut-offs here that might do the job just as well. Let's have a look, and probably have more, and these are from the projects that I've been working on. Yeah, I think they may work without me having to cut into this particular one here. So I'll put those to one side for now. The next thing I need to do is just quickly grab some of the photographs I've got and some of the tags and labels. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we are going to stick with the whole Tim Holtz theme, I think, just because we've got that going on at the moment. These are my photos. I've pulled some of the paper dolls just in case we decide to use some of them. Let's have a little look at some of the ones that I might like. That actually looks quite like my grandfather, which is interesting. Gosh, see, that's the problem. You give me like more than two things to choose from, and it finishes me, because I kind of think, oh gosh, now I do like that one. That's the one used there, awesome. But yeah, I am totally rubbish at making decisions. I love the colouring on that one. Oh, that's gorgeous too. So we're going to keep these out just for now, and see whether we use any of those. I've also got some tickets here. So I don't have the exact same things that Tanya's used, but I do have some tickets. So we'll put those to one side. I've got some cut-out papers already, which might work. So I will put those there, just because I don't want to waste scraps. And then I've got some Tim Holtz ephemera here. This one here was a gift from Rachel at Rachel Bella Crafts as part of the 12 Days of Christmas event. And I was, I love Tim Holtz, so I was absolutely over the moon. So grateful. And I haven't, in fairness, had a proper look just yet. So, oh gosh, it's gorgeous. It's all too gorgeous. Yeah, it's way too gorgeous. but we will try. Oh, look at that one there. Oh, love that. Just love it all. And that one there. I don't know if you can see that one. That one there. That one there. I wonder if I'll have any left by the time I've finished. Oh, look at these envelopes. They are fabulous. Fabulous. Now I do like that, but it's probably, I'd have to ink that up a bit just to make it a bit darker. So I don't think, I always wanted one of those. And now I have one. So that is pretty cool. I don't really know, I don't want to use too much light bits and pieces. That might go actually. That might go. Rach, I am absolutely loving this pack. It is just full of gorgeousness. And I don't, oh, look at it. And I don't even know where to start, but I'm going to have to keep this snippets, fragmentals. I don't know what piece this one is, but I am definitely going to have to keep this so I know which ephemera pack it was, so that I can repurchase at a later date. Oh, just look at it. It's just, I know it's sad, isn't it? But I'm sure you crafters will appreciate how exciting we get over little scraps of paper. And I've also got one here. I'm not sure where I got this one from. Oh gosh, it's got that photo there, which is just too cute. It's got another photo there. So yeah, let's put these now in with this. I think I need a bigger pouch for my, I love that frame piece. Can you imagine having that? Perhaps a bit too big for that piece. Oh gosh. This is just, it's like Christmas Day again. Absolutely love this set. Okie dokie, so we'll put that there for now. And what we're going to do is get started, but what I might need to do, I haven't got any of these, so I'm hoping, I'm just going to cut a little piece off there because it's catching. Do I need to? I'll just leave it open like that, it's just a bit sticky. Okay, so we'll start with putting them together as much as we can, and then we will, well, I will have to either use a different tag. I mean, some of these tickets might be okay for that, but we'll see. Okie dokie. So I'm going to start with cutting these down, or cutting some of them. Now, those of you who know me know I have a love-hate relationship with scissors. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm not using my cutter. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So let's have a go at this one now. I will whiz past this bit for you so that you don't have to listen to me waffle on about scissors and cutting. Okay, so in true Mandy style, I have ripped these and ended with the with a shape. So that tells you how great I am at cutting or using scissors to tear. But I think we are good to go. So I want to have a little look and see, because I love the size on this. So I would like to kind of try and replicate the sizing too, because I think this size, it's not too big, but it gives you so much, so many options, as I said, bookmarks or tabs or journal cards or clusters, even as big as they are. This would make an awesome page cluster. So yeah, I did those a bit really big, so I'm just going to go with these at the moment. So we have got enough to make, no, I want more than that. Well, we'll go with something a bit thicker. I want to try and make, and as no, we're not going to go with the wobbly one. I don't think I can pull that one off. So we'll just have a couple of different widths for this. And I'm going to try and make 6 of these for now. But if they turn out, this will definitely be something that I'll replicate, because, as I said, these are just absolutely perfect in terms of colour. I'm just going to quickly ink the edges to get rid of any of that white that you kind of develops when you do some tears. Oh, it's quite therapeutic, the whole inking process. So it may be a little bit boring for you guys just watching, but it is very therapeutic. And I have ordered my brushed corduroy ink back. I'm hoping that's going to come today. But we will see. Oh no, I am really starting to love this colour, which is the walnut stain. You can't really see it at the moment, and I can't see whether that is a distress oxide. I think that one is, but where I put the dabber on top, it kind of does its own thing. So we're going to try, let's move some of these around out of the way, and we are going to try and go for 6, I think. So 1, 2, 3, no, 4, 5. I thought I had 6 pieces. I got 2 there, no. So we'll have to go with 5. I can live with that. So she's got one of these. Oh, these are just gorgeous, too gorgeous. So again, I'm just gonna ink the edges and wonder how much. Let's take it off at number 17. This is the first time I've used these pads, and it certainly won't be the last time, because I did love them. I've got too many to choose from here, so I think let's go with the lighter one. So we're definitely going to use that one, and I think maybe that one. So we need one more. That's my maths for you. Okay, we'll go with one of those. Yeah. So I'm not gonna rip them actually like that, because it didn't look too good. So we will just be a little bit neater, just a little bit, and cut these off there. Okay, So again, I'm going to quickly just ink around the edges to get rid of any white bits and pieces. It's funny sometimes how you just want to, you see something and you just want to remake it because you just fall in love with it. And that's what I did with this cluster. So, and I'm filming this now as well, so let me just check that I am still filming. Yeah, I am still filming. Okie dokie, dokie dokie. So we've got our pieces there, which is okay. These are, I've cut these, probably cut these too small to be honest, but that's okay, we can live with that. So I want some pieces here, things that I think will go. Okay, let's go with this one first. So if we cut this about here, probably a bit more than I wanted. I don't know how she's done this, whether she's done that as, oh, there's two separate pieces there. Okay, so I'm going to cut these in half. And we can have those as two of the pieces there. I'm going to do the same with this one here. Cut those two in half. And I think the same with this one. I'm not quite sure what this one will look like, but again, it's not the end of the world. So they're going to be our four pieces there. We'll give these a good inking because I don't want there to be too much light colour to this project. It's all nice, warm, really nice, warm browns and yellows. And so that'll be that one. That'll be that one. I'll just go over that a little bit more because it's going to be behind anyway, so probably won't notice too much. I don't know whether this colour is going to go at all, but again, we'll give it a go and see what it looks like. Oh, and I do like this one, but again, it's quite light, so we will try and darken that up a bit. And we'll just put a bit of ink on that one. I think that came out actually quite nice, nicer than I thought it would, so we'll use this second one. And I will have to remember to clean my mat today. This is supposed to be my video display mat, but it very quickly became my crafting mat. So, okay, I'm going to go with these to start with, and these are the thicker ones, so I'm going to have a look and see what these will look like and see if I need to add anything else, which I am going to. Let's take that one in half. And we'll put that one under there, perhaps down a bit. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll be a nice base. So we're going to do this one first. Oh, hang on. Again, when you don't think things through, you end up with glue everywhere. So that one's going to go like that. This one here is going to go there. Like that. And this one here is kind of going to go down the middle. And again, I've gone too tall on that one. So okay, so that's our base number one. And I am loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, so again, we don't want it to cover too much, but we want it to cover enough. I'm starting to get a bit peckish, and I was wondering why, and it's because it is 2:30 and I haven't had any lunch. Although I did have a sneaky piece of carrot cake in town, so I don't know whether that counts as lunch, but that's what I had. Okay, and then this one again. I think Tanya's actually used for this, I think she's used washi tape, proper washi tape, because it's sticky. But as I said, these are new pads because I couldn't get a hold of the ones I usually work with. And gosh, see, this stuff sticks like glue is a silly thing to say, but it sticks. So you don't get a lot of wiggle room. Wonder, no, stick with what we decided to do in the first place. Now these are a lot smaller, so I'm only going to do the one piece here, because I think once I put that on, no, I'm gonna have to go with it, like the textured bit too much, or the what do you call it? Layering process. Put a bit more ink on that one, so it looks nice and dirty. And we're going to put that there like that. And we are going to, and that's quite big, isn't it? So look at that one. That one, it's just a different look. It's a bit darker, but it is generally just a different look. So we can live with that. There we go. It's number 3. Oh, it's exciting. And these are way, way easier to make than you think. Because I look, half the time, I do look at something and think, oh my gosh, that's going to be so complicated. I'm not going to be able to make that. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go back for perhaps. No, that's too thin. So yeah, I sometimes think these are way too complicated. I'm never going to be able to make it. And in actual fact, they turn out to be a lot easier, especially when somebody's doing a tutorial and you can see them. When you kind of just have a piece to work with, it's about making it up, isn't it, as you go along, just trying to replicate what you see. Yeah, I don't want this one to be too big because I like the colours behind and I don't want to completely hide them. So that'll go just enough there to add another layer. And I think we're going to go with... Are we going to go with that? No, we're not. See, changing my mind again and again and again. Now that one, I could do. Yeah, I could do that. And I don't think I need to take anything off that one. Sorry, I hope you can see me and see I'm in frame. I was Googling the other day about, because I often see people saying, oh, I hope you can see me, I hope I'm in frame, and then they're looking at something, and I realise they must have a laptop or a iPad or something in front of them that's linked up so that you can see what you're actually doing, and I don't have that. And I googled it to see how you do it, and I'm not the most techie person, so it kind of looked a little bit too complicated, so I gave up before I went any further, which isn't a great thing to admit. Okay, just a little one for this one, I think. And just straighten that end bit. Oh, so New Year is just around the corner. What did I say it was today? The 28th. Do you know what? New Year isn't one of my most favourite times. I love Christmas, love everything about Christmas. I love the build-up, and I love the time in between Christmas and the New Year. But I do not like to celebrate. I don't necessarily like to celebrate the New Year's Eve. As you know, when I was younger, obviously, I used to go out, but everything's so expensive and busy, and with COVID, there's all of the restrictions and stuff that are in place, and so we kind of, for as long as I can remember, have had like family dues. But even then, the last couple of years, we've had those family dues, and I'm still in bed by like 10 o'clock, which suits me down to the ground. I'm quite happy to sleep through all of the noise of the new year. Do you know what? I'm really, really pleased with those. So, what is next? Okay, so we're going to use this on one of them, and I quite like it on that one there. So what can we put behind? Like that. So I do like that. Let's put that on before I change my mind. Or how did I have it then? That was like that. No. See? Goldfish. Goldfish, goldfish, goldfish. Like that. Was it? No, I can't even get to see now how I like that. Yeah, I say goldfish because, excuse me, there's a saying, not a saying, but there's a thought process that goldfish seem to go round their aquarium. And I suppose it's like from the Disney movie, Finding Nemo, with Dory, who was an absolute scream. And they did a movie then on her as well, I think. So Dory was a fish that literally just forgot every couple of minutes. So that's why I say like a goldfish, because I forget every couple of minutes. Oh no, I should have put something under there before I put that in. Am I going to be able to tuck something quickly? No, I'm not, am I? Oh, I'm handy. Let's see if I can. Oh, yep. Okay. Sink this quickly. Let's get that down. Frighten myself then. Like that, I think. And we'll just give that a little bit more glue. And why not add some to the front as well? Oh, do you know what? I love that. Love that. And it does help that these things are there, because they are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to stick that down like that. I don't know if you can see me gluing. Otherwise, you've just got a really boring screen. But I think I've said it before in one of my videos, when I glue, it's got to be right up against my face. Right, what should we go for here? This is slightly lighter. So, I love her. And I love her. And I love them. So, let's cut these off and see which we feel looks best. Better? Best? And it is mostly, isn't it? It's about, sometimes people say, well, how do you know one, and how do you decide on, you know, and you just do. You just feel it, and you think, yeah, that's right, that's the one. And we're all just so different, aren't we? So we all have different ideas. Okay, so we got these three lovely ladies, and I don't know why I haven't chosen a gent. It wasn't deliberate. I might cut a little bit of these off the edge because it's quite thick for a border. Okay. Loving this even more. Just now, probably made a bit of a boo-boo there. Okie dokie dokie. Let's have, he's a cutie. He's a cutie too. So I think we'll go with that one there. Oh. I tell you what, this whole YouTube business is doing me the world of good. I'm rubbish at small talk. Just, it's not something I'm natural at. But it definitely makes you, doesn't it? It makes you interact with people, even though it's just a screen, but you are interacting with people a lot more. And I think it must get easier as time goes on. I will tell you once that happens. And it's funny, you pick up on little things, don't you, whenever I'm sort of like editing my videos. I'm always astounded by how many times I say and I try to be aware of it so that I don't say it all of the time, but I do occasionally fail miserably. Okay. Oops. Yeah, everyone kind of has their own little thing, don't they? You know, you watch videos and you see, or you hear things that people, it's like kind of like their tell or their, you know, what kind of what defines them, you know, makes it different to other people. Now, I've stuck that back down again. Do you read? So I'm concentrating too much now on talking rather than... I don't want that there because that is going to stick out too much. So if I put it there, that's better. And now this lovely lady. I think, oh, I like that. Let's go with that. A little bit of distressing first. And I think we're going to just put that, plonk that right there. I am so going to have to order more of these Tim Holtz embellishments because I do love them. And I don't want to cover too much of that, so I think I'm going to put her a bit further down, slightly off the page, not the page, so more like that. And can I tack something? No. See, I seriously have to decide what my layout is before I start gluing things, because I constantly forget that I'm supposed to be adding something. So go with that. There, like that. I'm going with a straighter effect. And then we'll just glue that one back down. Okay, and for this one, we have a nice little clock. I might do a triple embellishment for this one. We have a little envelope piece, and we have I don't know if this is a receipt or an invoice or something, but we'll make that a bit dirtier. So if we put that like that, and that like that, she could go there like that, and we have that just above. Yeah, go on, let's go with that one. So that is just going to pop that there. We are going to pop that one there. And again, I've put too much glue. And this one here is going to pop out again as well, like that. And then our lovely lady will go, I think it's a slight angle right by there. So that will go like that. Oh, awesomeness, awesomeness, awesomeness. So we had our kind of template from Tanya, and I can see she stamped on that as well. I love that. So that was our template, and this is my attempt to duplicate that. And as I said, I've got to glue that one down a little bit more. I have got a stamp coming from, I think it's coming from Singapore, so it could take weeks and weeks and weeks to come. But that's got the whale tail tabs on. So, I'll tell you what I didn't use. I didn't even think of my thingamybobbies. Let's see how many of these shortish ones we've got, because I may be able to get away with that. Dear me. Oh, and there's another one there. Oh, is there another one? Yep. Gosh, I've got more of these than I realised. Okay, so let's take these out here. So, what do we think? Are we going to spoil this now by putting these on? I think the colour would need to be, yeah, and I'm going to lose a lot of that unless I folded it in half. Let's have a look. See, now we could fold her in half and we could put one of those what's names in, and then we could attach that there, and that doesn't look too shabby. But I'm gonna have to definitely gonna have to have the right colours to go with these. And let's see if I ink them, whether that will make any difference and blend them a bit better. Okay, so what do I think? Sure, I might even put that one down there. Quite like that. Quite like that without it being a tabby thing. Okay, let me grab some of those. Okay, so I think, if I'm right, we're going to go with one of these about there. Might be too small. Yeah, it will be too small. Let's just make that a bit bigger. Like that. Problem is, again, now I haven't got the right colours. I want a brassy one. And I do need to order some more of those. So I think we would have to go with gold. Yeah, I think we get away with that. I think. And this is only for decoration, because I am going to attach it down here, like so. Yeah, I think Tanya did the same thing there. So let's put a bit of glue here, and here, and some here, and here. And we will attach that just like so. I think we need a little bit more here. What do you think? I am really pleased with that. And these tickets, they do look okay in fairness, especially when you darken them up a little bit, and they could be put anywhere. So like, say for instance, that one would look pretty good there, and that kind of matches this a little bit. No, we've done that one. So I'm going to put this on here again, and I'm going to leave the other three until my what's them thingy-bobby whale tail cutter. It's a bizarre name. I suppose this does kind of resemble a whale's tail, possibly, maybe not. Okay, so what did we say? We said we were going to put that on this one here, just by there, I think. Let's put a little bit more glue on there as well, because I don't want that coming off. And we will just checking that I'm recording still, because I've had a couple of instances lately where I've thought I was. And you know what they say about making assumptions, and they were right. Okay, I'm just going to clip these on for a moment while that takes. And the rest I will, gosh, look at my hands now, ink and glue and goodness knows what. Oh, took that straight back out. Put these away. Away. Now these plastic folders, I ordered photo, like a photo album, which I was going to use for ephemera, but it didn't work. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. And I thought I was going to have to waste them all. And then all of a sudden I realised I could put these in. And what I kind of do is I've put them in a container and stack them so you can see quite easily, whoops, what you've got. And you can get those out. Okay, so we didn't use any of the paper dolls afterwards, but that's okay too. So, there we go. Our finished. I don't know I don't know what you would call them. Bookmark, cluster bookmark, journal type something. Now I will definitely make these again, but I will definitely go for the wider ones rather than these skinnier ones here, just because I think they look nicer and you can do so much more with them. So yeah, I will definitely be revisiting this exercise. So huge thank you to Tanya for sending that over, and I will, I'm sure, be using this in a lot of my projects. Sorry, I'm just getting some baby wipes. I hate using the baby wipes because they're not very recyclable, are they? Recyclable. So I do, yeah, I don't love using them, but there you go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that process of crafting along with me. And again, thanks to Tanya for sending this beautiful piece over. I will definitely be making a load more of these. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. If you liked it, a thumbs up and a comment would be absolutely super. But until next time, as always, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.